So the European Union, the EU Commission, is considering slapping Elon Musk with a $1 billion fine for what they call misinformation. So, translation, they're going to slap Elon Musk with a $1 billion fine because he is operating a free speech platform that is also operating in Europe. And the European Union, well, it's a tyrannical organization. That's why they can't have free speech. They can't have free and open elections. That's why they incarcerated Marine Le Pen in France. That's why they barred Georgescu from running in Romania. That's why they violate the Constitution in Germany, because they're disempowering the AfD, the second place winner in Germany, from having a say in the budget. That's why they arrested people in the UK and in Germany for, quote, free speech. That's why they are gearing their populations up for a war with Russia that essentially NATO started. It's more complicated than that, but it's instigated by NATO. So to that, I would say, if the European Union does go ahead and try to find Elon Musk, I would say they could stick it up their rear ends. He's in the United States. What is the European Union? What are they going to do? They're going to bar X from operating in Europe. Well, to that I say the Europeans, they need to learn to use VPNs because, well, you have governments that are already curtailing your free speech. And of course, they're going to censor what's going on online. They're already making laws. They already have laws in Europe, in various European countries, that you can't post certain things in each country. In the UK, they say anything that's, quote, hateful or sexist in the UK, which is open to interpretation. There's no principle associated with that. It's based on someone's feelings. If they're offended, you get incarcerated in the UK. Of course, that is not freedom. So the way I see it is that, for a long time, the United States, we never bowed down to tyrannical countries. During the Cold War, we never bowed down to the Soviet Union because we knew we were right. Now, yes, capitalism is the system to live by. It is an expression of political freedom, but it's just that on principle, we're a free country on principle. But the Soviet Union explicitly was not. You look at anything before that, the UK, the British Empire, it was a monarch. It was a constitutional monarchy, but nonetheless, we were a freer country. We were right. The British were wrong. That type of system does not have a say in a more free system. And there's many examples of this. So the United States, we don't have a history of bowing down to tyrannical governments until recently. And I commend Elon Musk for not backing down in Australia when they were demanding censorship over there. And they're not going to back down in Europe either. The European Union is a tyrannical institution.